Thank you, Andy, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 9th commencement of the CUNY Graduate School of Journalism. We are here to celebrate the wonderful class of 2015. Woo! I want to start by recognizing some special guests. We are honored, as you've heard, to have CUNY Vice Chancellor Frank Sanchez and Rita DiMartino, a member of CUNY's Board of Trustees, here with us today. Both have been tireless champions of student initiatives at CUNY, and we thank you for helping us commemorate this important day. We're also delighted to have several members of our advisory council here this morning, including Howard Rubenstein, who has chaired the group since even before our doors opened in 2006. And I also always look forward to our advisory council meetings, since I know I will come away with not just strong guidance, but deeper personal ties as well. Last but not least, I want to single out Leonard Tao and his daughter, Emily Tao Jackson. Thanks to their early and generous support, we were able to establish the Tao Knight Center for Entrepreneurial Journalism, and it has become a critically important element in keeping the school fresh and forward-thinking. Like Steve Shepard, the founding dean of the school, I've been on the receiving end of their wisdom and their friendship, and for that I'm deeply grateful. For those of you who have attended our commencements in previous years, you will notice that there's a new person running the show. After the indefatigable Judy Watson stepped down as Associate Dean to become a full-time professor last year, we were fortunate to recruit Andy Mendelson as our new Associate Dean. I can assure you that so far he's off to a great start, bringing humility and good humor to the job. And now on to the main act, the class. Yes, give him a hand. And now on to the main act, the class of 2015. Although you are our 9th graduating class, your cohort will always be remembered for achieving some firsts. For the first time, this graduating class includes students from our new master's degree in social journalism. While we were still trying to figure out how to explain what we meant by the term social journalism, 13 of you were plucky enough to enroll in the program. And as was evidenced earlier this week by the amazing presentations you made, in which you tackled everything from traffic accident patterns in Queens, to toxic sites in Brooklyn, to mental health issues in the Black community, to social engagement in the favelas of Brazil, you have more than exceeded our expectations. We all owe a special debt of gratitude to Carrie Brown, or rather Dr. Carrie Brown, who has done a magnificent job getting this new program off the ground. You are also the first and hopefully the last class to experience a full-blown disaster at the school. I have still not been able to erase from my mind the image of water cascading through the ceiling of our school's 4th floor, and then onto the 3rd floor one hideous night last February. You dealt with the weeks of inconvenience and disruption to our facility with such grace. I shall always be grateful to you for that. But let's turn to happier subjects, like your future. You are entering the profession at a time when I'm convinced there is a growing interest in and understanding of the importance of journalism. I don't know whether it's the film Spotlight that has gotten so many people excited again about the value of investigative reporting and the people who do the hard work of holding powerful institutions accountable, or whether it's the rise of Donald Trump and all that he represents in triggering a deeper interest in political journalism. That was diplomatic, right? Or the heightened public debate around issues like gun control, the global migration crisis, or the horrific terrorist acts that seem to be accelerating in their pace. Whatever the impetus, I believe the hunger for accurate, timely, relevant information has never been greater. And I'm speaking about your generation, not mine. You may not consume news the way that I did when I was your age, and there are unquestionably serious consequences for our legacy newsrooms of that new reality. But for every local newspaper that announces another round of layoffs, I see forward-thinking mainstream news organizations, as well as exciting new startups, making great strides in establishing more visually interesting, more socially engaging, more data-intensive digital news that truly engages their audiences. Happily, you are well trained to support the new directions these organizations are taking. The work you've done here over the last 3 semesters, prodded and nurtured by our gifted faculty and staff, has prepared you to enter the profession armed and ready. You have learned to report deeply, to write clearly and concisely, no matter the format, to respect and honor legal and ethical constraints, to tell stories using photography, interactive graphics, audio, and video. And you've learned how to share those stories using a wide array of new, intensely social platforms. In other words, you're ready to infiltrate newsrooms around the world, and in many of them, you will find that you are ahead of the pack. After graduating today, you will join an elite group of alumni armed with these same skills and core values. Our alumni may be small in number, but they have developed a strong reputation for talent, hard work, and innovation. As your dean, I have an opportunity to visit with editors and publishers from all different corners of the profession. I am constantly impressed by the high praise they heap on CUNY-J school graduates, who they single out as the best prepared in the city, if not the nation. Although we are only 9 years old, many of our alums are already emerging as important contributors to newsrooms as varied as the New York Times, the New York Post, the Daily News, the Washington Post, Bloomberg News, The Guardian, WNYC, the Wall Street Journal, CNN, CBS News, Fusion, and yes, even BuzzFeed. Some are even getting to that point in their careers where they are hiring. So my hopes for you are high. Of course, finding the perfect job will take time, and I think it's safe to predict that the pay will never be as much as you like. But I hope that you stay focused on the true nature of the opportunity that lies before you, to add to the sum of human knowledge and to share that knowledge in a way that makes our society a better place. Thank you and good luck.